Okay, so I guess this was the 23rd birthday for Raw. And of course, they decided to be in New Orleans, good old NOLA. So we begin with McMahon and all the superstars. And he talks about the Royal Rumble match, about how, any one of these guys can become the next World Heavyweight Champion. Big E's dancing, shaking his booty. And you feel like Bubba Ray looks at him like, what? Like his mind's going, as if it's over for the E crowd? Oh. Whatever. And then they set up a Roman Reigns 1 versus all match. Essentially, it's 1 versus 10. This is the Roman Reigns, gotta make him look strong. And here's your list of 10 people. Sheamus. Alright. Del Rio. Alright. Owens. Alright. That's not bad. The New Day. Alright. The Wyatts. Okay. Tyler Breeze. Stardust. The Ascension. I don't like if it's 1 on 10 if there's like 15 guys. It's pretty much a 1-on-1 match with Reigns and Owens. With Owens hitting a really nice frog splash off of the apron onto Roman Reigns on the ground. I'm like, good stuff. I like this. This is working well. And of course, Roman Reigns has no friends because that's the main face. Does a good job against them. Then they start sending everybody else. Lesnar's music hits. Heyman said that Lesnar actually wanted to skip the Royal Rumble and instead main event WrestleMania, which he never really got his true return match. I mean, he had the match here with Seth Rollins with Undertaker came back, but he technically won that by DQ. So I think he's kind of due a rematch. Seth was like, no, Paul. Vince signs his paycheck. Vince wants him in the Royal Rumble. So of course Brock comes down, and it's like, you can beat all these guys? And he brings the bus. The bus to Suplex City, where it's like, suplex. 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 Who are you? Don't care. Suplex. Front or back. How do you want it? Don't care. Brock Lesnar. Suplex. Looks at Roman. And if... Crowd going nuts. I'm like, see, they did just right. They did just right. They went from, I'm doing this, I've got my iPad queued up for the podcast. They did just right. So it's about making Roman Reigns look strong. It's about letting everyone know that regardless of how strong we make Roman Reigns look, he will never, ever be the level of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is the Broly in the Dragon Ball Z universe. That is the WWE. Only problem is, everyone else, the highest you get, Super Saiyan level 1. You will never, ever. Maybe if Cena and Roman Reigns were to fusion dance, maybe, just maybe, they could potentially be strong enough to beat Brock Lesnar. Just gonna throw that out there. So there's your bookends, because it's the easiest way to do this to bookend. First match, Dean Ambrose, never say die Dean Ambrose, against Sheamus. Ends in kerfuffle as they just beat the tarbs outside of the ring. I think that's Ambrose's new finishing move. Forget Dirty Deeds. It's random beat you down on the outside of the ring, double count out. Those two guys swing for the fences, hit hard, works well. I'm cool with it. The Wyatts took on the Social Outcasts. Bray has this big grin on his face like, I'm going to fight my brother Bo. This is going to be sweet. And their match is surprisingly moderate. With the Social Outcast heavy hitter Curtis Axel doing a pretty good job on Strowman. I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. And of course, they did make a joke about Bo Dallas saying the Four Musketeers. Well, I think it was Athos, Porthos, Aramis, and D'Artagnan. I might have mispronounced some of those, but technically, while there were 3, everyone has Leo D'Artagnan, who joined later. So even though they're considered 3, it was like 3 asterisk. So, kind of right, not really. Inter-nerds, you know. Yes, Corey Graves. It was Tom Baker, Doctor who came down for NXT. It's okay. And then Ryback comes down. Because remember when Ryback attacked, when the Whites attacked Ryback? We came back, but didn't... No, they beat down Ziggler, who had a random, like, 4-man match against Social Outcasts. So it was okay, I guess. You know, build it for Royal Rumble. We did. I don't own a shirt Chris Jericho did the highlight reel. He had like a tie scarf thing. I think he let Miz dress him. And he had the New Day on. And then the Usos came down, which then led to a tag match. Usos versus New Day with Woods on one side, Jericho on the other. Jericho broke the trombone, man. Which is a distraction when Usos get a dirty victory. Alright. I guess now they're in line for a title shot. Okay. Their match was decent. They've wrestled a lot. It was okay. Since Kalisto beat Del Rio on SmackDown, he got a championship shot. Okay. These 2 guys work well together. That's because Del Rio with smaller, faster luchador work well. That was like his first run against Rey Mysterio. Lots of great near falls, and Kalisto. Random luchador roll up number 4. 1, 2, 3, new champ. Good. 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 If there's one advantage to Sin Cara getting injured, it's that Kalisto now can become like a star. I don't think he's going to become, you know, like the guy fighting for the main belt, but he's definitely going to be a solid mid to upper mid card. Good. Good for him. Channeling Ziggy Stardust. I wonder if Cody Rhodes took the Ziggy Stardust idea from David Bowie and became Stardust as an homage. But he had the Ziggy Stardust fake paint, and I'm thinking, awesome. Awesome. Bowie passed today, that sucks. JBL did make a Labyrinth reference, which is awesome. It's great. Call him the Goblin King. Perfect. If you have young children, do not have them watch Labyrinth. You see David's boa an awful lot in that. No shame in that, man. But fantastic film. Oh, great animatronics. Fantastic puppetry. Weird sequence with the creatures that take off arms and legs. But Stardust took on Titus O'Neil. I'm thinking, great. He's got Ziggy Stardust face paint on. 50-50 booking. He's gonna eat a clash with Titus. The Stardust character has a lot of great potential. Give him the Ascension, I was like, awesome. Here's going to be your like lower mid to mid, you know, great feud with Neville. This is going to be great. He's been the person where they bring in someone from NXT who's a face who's kind of floundering. They can feud with him. He's got enough built into him. He can make it work. I was like, man, give him a solid feud with Ziggler where the winner gets to go on to take on the IC champ. You know, and Ambrose, verbal confrontation promo with him versus Stardust for a little bit while they backburn Kevin Owens for a small while. Fantastic. Now he's jobbing Titus. Gotta make Titus look strong. So you can probably let us beat the Rumble. Okay, that's fine. I guess. Not really. But he's making moves. Making $1 million moves. Had a match with Charlotte. But didn't. Because Becky, by God, last kicker Lynch goes down to the ring and whoops the absolute daylights out of Charlotte. And then cuts a fantastic face promo of, we came here together, you said you weren't going to change, you weren't going to sell out for the title, you weren't going to use your dad's name, you're doing all of that, and you know what? I'm taking your title, I'm taking your arm. So who was like $1 million today? Becky Lynch and her alter ego God Mode, Brock Lesnar. Yes, I believe they are the same person. Think about it. The coolest, most destructive suplexer in the Divas division is Becky Lynch, BL. Who is the most dominant man? Brock Lesnar. Have you ever seen two on screen at the exact same time? No, you have not. I'm thinking one's like the Bruce Banner and Hulk, but Bruce Banner's also awesome. So it's like two awesome characters with an alter ego. Why not? Why not? Be fantastic. I'm leaving anything out. No. New champion. I'm glad they're pushing the one Divas storyline because they can't do two simultaneously. And they only got 3 hours. You know, Roman looked... I'd probably say Owens looked awesome in that match. And you can really tell the fact that when it came to the first person, who's Vince pick? Owens. Good. Owens been a great enforcer. Fantastic enforcer. Social Outcast, I'm digging them. I like the fact the back of their shirts all have their own names on them. That's pretty good. I think that's going to work. You know, you need a job squad. They're doing nothing, but they're all together. I guess there was too much but nothing going on for them to also add, you know, Ryder, Sandow. I would make that like when NWO got bad. I would take all the people who just lose matches. I would be just throwing them at that stable. I get that like 7, 8 people deep. Started throwing us in the Divas who aren't doing anything. Like, all right, Summer, Social Outcast now. What? Social Outcast. You're going to be the pretty girl who takes pity on the losers. Why not? Make it work. So all in all, a decent episode of Raw. If anything, the fact that you could tell the crowd didn't get into Roman Reigns that much, but when Brock came down and began to just Brock the house, it was fantastic. If you get a chance before it gets pulled, on YouTube you can find Brock Lesnar versus Sheamus. It's short, it's to the point, it's awesome.